All right, welcome whoever is watching to the Wednesday night ApexOne GT3 League. We're currently in qualifying with about 11 minutes left. James O'Brien is in the lead so far. Gap back to the next Caleb is 3.7. Back down to Nas at 4, Justice 5.2. And Peter Zamora pops up into second, 3.4 off of James's pace. And now we're looking at the wonderful Spoderman livery of Ethan. Ethan's currently in sixth in his Lexus. Looking good, Ethan. Looking good. And James O'Brien just put in another pole lap at 158.905, followed by Caleb at 201.805. At third, we have Justice at 2 minutes 2.392. Peter Zamora in fourth at 2 minutes 2 seconds, 0.645. And then Caleb finishing up our top five at 2 minutes 2 seconds and 8.75. And we've got a new person on the board. Chris has put a time in of 201.8, which has put him in second.
You have to introduce your.
Oh, and with me today I have the illustrious Nuns. Nuns, say hello to your fans.
Hello, everyone. This is the current Monday group reigning champion, also Apex iRacing Season 1 champion, coming to you, bring you some stewarding info and some awesome insights on the Wednesday League. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me, Nick. Happy to assist with the broadcast and the stewarding.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Nuns. And James has put up yet another fast time at 1:58.795.
James is definitely the clear favorite, I think, to win the Wednesday League. James is like 5K rating iRacer and recent ACC enthusiast.
Yes.
So he's been hungry, looking for good times, and this is not the best that we're going to probably see out of him out of this qualifying session. We've been seeing times from him all the way down in the 56s. So I'm wondering if maybe he's struggling to hook up a lap.
He could also be fat with fuel right now. That could be slowing him down a decent amount.
You know, James is an experienced racer. I wouldn't put a rookie mistake like that on him, but you never know.
He could be playing the long game. Well, looks like Paul's had a little bit of an incident, but he's managed to keep it clean and stay out of everybody's way. This is looking great.
You know, Paul was just running with the 991 base Porsche to begin with, and I quickly went over to his sim. I noticed that he had different style front vents on his wheel, and I was like, on his front wheels, and I was like, Paul, that's not the right Porsche. And he's like, what? I thought this was the right one. It said older than 2019. I'm like, no, 2019 or older. You were supposed to use the 991.2. So he left the session with 11 minutes remaining to join back in the 991.2 car. So he would have definitely lost out on quite a few seconds had he stayed with the not one model.
Wow, so he's coming into this with almost no familiarity with this car.
Yes, or the rule book.
Oh, this will be a good night for Paul. Paul's going to learn a lot tonight.
Yes. How do you pit?
Oh, looks like our second driver of the night has broke the 2-minute mark. Michael Pajaro, another ApexOne employee, has put in a 59.512. So we'll see how much he can improve tonight as well. All right, breaking news. Just found out that Michael Pajaro is actually going to be running the manual engine start sequence. So this could save him some time, or he could be living a life of regret.
All of our members are allowed to use automatic engine start, and to eliminate confusion, most of them are. Except for our two front runners, James O'Brien and Michael Pajaro. So we will be seeing if they can get the pit stops right, because if you mess both up, you could be losing upwards of 10 seconds in the pits.
10 seconds?
Yeah,
Wow.
automatic pits, automatic engine start will lose you 6 seconds, and missing your pit box will cost you another 4 seconds.
So, wow, that could be a total of almost 20 seconds lost if you mess up your pits.
Yeah, during the Monday race, Elian lost 20 seconds to me in the pits.
Wow.
Because he had automatic start, and he missed the box, and I don't think he got his braking point right on the pits.
Wow. All right, well, let's hope everybody can keep it nice and clean tonight so they don't lose too much time in their race.
Yeah, the pit stop is definitely a huge X factor when it comes to these races, especially because changing your tires only costs you 5 seconds. There is a mandatory refuel with a fixed refueling time of 25 seconds. So the difference between a pit stop with no tire change and a pit stop with the tire change is 5 seconds. So you have to decide if the 5 seconds is worth being on fresh tires.
And Chris has moved up to P3 with another sub 2-minute time. He's only 0.2 behind James O'Brien, because Michael Pajaro has taken pole at 58.442. This is heating up and getting a lot tighter. Chris, who's sitting in third, is actually a new ApexOne member. He just kind of showed up one day and started putting down some fast lap times, so we're expecting to see a little bit out of him today. And James O'Brien takes pole back with a 57.277. Okay, our qualifying time is over. Everyone's just going to have enough time to finish up their current laps that they're on. We just saw Ethan put it into the gravel, so he won't be completing this lap. There's Stephen Cordo in the McLaren. He's looking pretty good, black and gold. Ooh, and Butler has spun. Let's hope he doesn't cause too much traffic. And that appears to be the end. That appears to be the end of qualifying. So here is your starting grid. At the back, we've got Paul Zhivago and Steve Cortopassi, followed by
Don't take your seat.
Edward, Matt, Ethan, Philip, Caleb, Paul, Justice, Naz, Chris, and then your front row is Michael Pajaro and James O'Brien.
This is definitely going to be a very exciting start to the race. I'm definitely looking forward to who comes out of here at turn one. I'm hoping for an aggressive move from Michael, just to keep James quelled. Don't know how long it's going to take for James to pull away with the lead. It's really only a matter of when and not if, unless there is an unforeseen incident to occur, which we obviously do not encourage here at ApexOne.
No, we do hope for clean racing.
We do hope for clean racing, but we expect.
Yeah,
we expect,
exactly.
We expect everything around here.
All right, so it looks like we got about a minute and a handful of seconds until the cars start rolling. So let's just take a quick review. We've got 13 drivers in a 45-minute race. We expect the race to be about 23 laps. The pits will open with 27 and a half minutes remaining, and that will stay open for about 10 minutes. All the drivers are going to be experiencing a 25-second fuel time, and then they do have a choice whether they would like to take tires or not. That could cost them 5 seconds. So we'll see how everybody chooses to enable their pit stops. Oh yeah, and there is chaos and confusion down pit lane as the start sequence gets ready. A lot of last-minute debates on pit strategy. All right, and they start rolling on their formation lap. They will have one lap under pace car before the lights go out. Okay, looks like due to some technical issues, we will be restarting the formation lap. So just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Okay, we have reset, so we just need about a minute and 50 until we roll our formation lap one more time. As you can imagine, the chaos up and down pit lane is just chaotic. Oh, that's been pandemonium up and down pit lane.
Issues on Monday.
Okay, so this time, only James O'Brien has started the formation lap. Oh, here we go. Everybody else decided to join, finally.
So with the formation lap, the lead car goes, followed by the second car, and your controls are locked until the car in front of you starts moving. So if the guy in second place decides, I don't want to move right now, he can just hold everybody up.
I wonder what kept Michael Pajaro from starting on time. Do you think it was the fact that he was up at our desk 2 minutes ago?
I think it was the fact that he came up to our desk to start whining. That's what I think.
Agreed. I agree with you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the FIA director, aka Seamus Dick, aka the owner of ApexOne, has decided that we need to restart the server. I'm more for following the consequences of your actions, which was everyone not reading the rule book. However,
they do get one restart according to the rule book.
I have been overruled, so we did restart the server.
Hey, there is one restart per session according to the rules.
We have 0 drivers starting from the pits,
which is great. That's great news.
Hopefully everyone figures out driving from double file and the speed limit on the main straight. I will not be doing any more restarts for anybody. I might clear a penalty if we review it and it's like not that egregious and they didn't start from a bad position. But if they start completely wrong, they are keeping that drive through.
Well, the cars that were on track looked good on the last start, so I have high hopes.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there were any drive-throughs administered. However, the only guys that we are concerned about are the guys who forgot to press drive. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully everything goes well. Seamus.
And we'd like to give a special shout out to our one and only viewer, Killer Vic. Thanks for tuning in, bud.
I was just thinking how much I love the long formation lap. It really adds to the tension of the race. Now we're lining up in double file, but this formation lap will come to its conclusion. But I just want to say, like, when you are circling the track in that single file formation, you know, the nerves are kicking in, everyone's weaving around, you're just trying to warm up your brakes a little bit.
You're just wondering, did I remember to put in fuel for the race, or am I still on qualifying fuel?
Yep.
And then you remember that there's a heads-up display, and you can just see how much fuel you have, and it's fine.
You can just
it's
see.
fine. All right, we're coming on to the start-finish straight now.
Hopefully everyone obeys the speed limit.
All right.
Doesn't get any drive-through penalties. Let's see. I'm watching the other screens, and it looks like everyone's doing okay. Chris is going too fast. And did he get a drive-through?
He might have. We are green. We are going down to T1.
No, Chris did not get a drive-through penalty. We have no drive-through penalties, and we're diving into T1. James looks like he's taking an early lead here. It doesn't look like anyone's going for a move.
There's a little bit of a commotion towards the back. Let's see if everyone came out okay.
Let's back up a little bit. Let's see if we do have an incident back there. It looks like it's that back there.
What is the incident? We do have a yellow flag, Sector 1.
Who is that in the back? Is that Paul? No, it's not Paul. Was there a car contact? Let's see. Let's check race control. Should we review?
Let's take a look. We did
should
have.
we play it out?
Let's let lap one settle out.
Let's
Yeah.
continue watching lap one. Apologies for the choppy stream, guys. This is our first time broadcasting any sort of racing stream.
Whoa, I don't know if our leaderboard is glitching out, but I have
so
Ethan in the lead.
The ACC leaderboard really likes to not do the right thing, but it does settle down after the first lap. The sectors get a little funky in the first lap. Now it looks like we got the right leaderboard going.
Oh, okay. Yep, the leaderboard has
Looks
caught
pretty
up.
clean except for the one incident. It looks like Matt Butler might have spawned out.
All right, let's.
Oh, there's a bit of collision there. That's not good.
Wonder what led to that.
We might have to start reviewing.
Yeah, we're gonna let's go ahead and
let's
take
start
a look.
Let's start doing that.
All right, so here's your start. We are riding with Edward in the Bentley.
Why is it?
Oh, it looks like a car just spun on himself in the front.
We're on the. How do I toggle the HUD? Is it N? All right.
All right, we're calling that one a first lap incident. That was just a little bit of tight driving without too much spatial awareness. That's okay. Nobody spun.
For that's Virtual Prodigy car number 1.
Yep, car number 1. That's going to be a unsafe rejoin right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, so it's going to be /TP50.
You got to make sure that there's no traffic coming when you're rejoining the track. It's they have the right of way there.
15-second penalty for Matt Butler for an unsafe rejoin.
And that's just the beginning of the contacts, ladies and gentlemen. We have quite a few more reports to go through here, so stick with us. Stay tuned. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a guest.
Michael,
a guest spot
Michael
with us.
Faharo.
So that's just going to be a racing incident. That's just a little bit of
next?
a miscalculation.
We have a 339 incident with car number 598. Oh, with the Spoderman vehicle.
Oh.
This is a fan favorite of mine.
That is definitely one of my favorite liveries.
Let's see. It should be happening any second here now. With what car number? 98?
Yeah, with car 98.
Where's car 98? Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's car 98.
Paul running him off the road. That's going to have to be a 5-second penalty.
That's a 5-second penalty, yeah.
That's going to have to be a 5-second penalty for car number 98. Right? That's 98.
You can't just run somebody off the road. As Fernando Alonso once famously said, you must leave the space.
98, we said? Yeah.
98, yeah. So Cole, how are you feeling about the race so far tonight?
Absolutely terrible.
Absolutely terrible. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Cole Hoovelman to the booth. Cole is a relatively new member. He's only been coming here for, what, 2 months now, Cole?
3.
3 months. Cole's been coming here for 3 months. Cole does not like to practice. Cole just likes to hang out with us.
Damn right.
He's here for the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. Just here for the vibes.
We got one at 4 minutes 24, so it's gonna be like 10, 20.
10, yeah.
And then it's gonna be car number 2783, right?
27 and 83. Oh, that's car 83 again.
Oh, is this gonna be a dive bomb? Oh no. Caleb, don't do it to him.
Oh! That's
That's
causing
gonna
a
have to be-
collision,
is
yeah.
Is that a 5-second or?
That's,
or
I would
15
say
second?
5 because he didn't,
right.
Caleb didn't get spun or anything.
Alright. What's
That's who
Justice?
Justice was.
Yeah, that was
complaining about.
Justice. So, oh, that might have even been Revenge. It
Number
could've-
83. Number 83.
Yep. Oh wait, keep playing the replay for another 20 seconds, because there's another incident between the same two cars. There might be a little bit of a back and forth here. It might just even itself out.
What is it? 10.
It's
10
a good
44?
race. Good race.
Yeah, right around there. All right, let's follow this in. We got Justice closing in.
Oh,
That wasn't a touch, was it?
Is that it?
I don't think they touched there. I think they
Definitely
touched here.
there. Is
There's
that
the
Justice twice?
That's, yeah, the same move twice, in
Gonna have to give
fact.
him a 10-second
He's gonna
penalty.
need a 10, yeah, for 2 collisions, yeah. I might have let him get away with the first one because they didn't really spin out, but the second one was bad.
And it was number Justice
83.
83. Can I do it? Oh no, I don't think you can do it TV10. I think it's just TV5.
No, 5, 10, 15,
No,
20.
it's not. That ChatGPT's on.
Oh,
So
Well,
you do
I
two
knew this.
fives.
Oh, number 98. Who's 98?
Paul.
Oh. Slash here.
Oh no. Oh. Stewart's apology to car number 98. That was a typo.
Where's the bounce? They're not clear. Oh, you can only clear a drive-through.
Ah, shit.
Well,
Maybe he won't notice.
There's still so many more incidents to comb through, dude. We're gonna be here for hours. We're here.
Oh.
All right, so
well,
let's.
we're just gonna have to give Paul another 5 seconds now.
Yeah.
Make a note of that. Whoops.
Oh,
All right, let's go back into the replays.
minus 5 seconds.
so-
Yeah, we need to check the 11-minute markish for car 98.
Okay. Number 98, and it's gonna be 11.
11 and change-ish. Oh,
One for yeah.
well, I mean, it's. I think we need 2 computers just for stewarding. So now joining us in our booth is ApexOne owner Seamus Dick. Seamus, how are you feeling about tonight's race?
I feel pretty good. A lot of incidents though. I don't know. It's feeling kind of green out there. Hopefully people take time next time to practice, get some laps under their belt before coming out here and racing.
I definitely agree. We're
Awareness?
having a bit of a difficulty with awareness of the rules,
Yeah.
awareness of drivers' meeting announcements, awareness of other cars on the track.
I think awareness is the word
Awareness
of the night.
is the key word of the day. I would definitely.
So I think the point is to practice, and the best way to practice is with a platinum membership available at ApexOne. Whoa, they went 3 wide down into T1. Oh, no, who was that? Who's going the wrong way? Oh, what? Hold on, there's...
looks like we have a similar to Monday incident.
Oh no, there's way too much happening.
Should we go to a helicopter cam for this?
Oh, yeah.
I think we will need helicopter cam. So we've got 3 wide going into turn 1.
And Scordo backed out. Super safe and smart.
Scordo braked very early. There's an overturned car on the track, almost a terrible rejoin, and then looks like we have a similar incident, very similar to the Beefy and Nunzio incident that happened on Monday.
Wow.
Now,
This is almost frame by frame a replay of the Nunzio
I think this is a little
Beefy
bit
incident.
different than the Nunzio Beefy incident, because here we have. Yeah, but the problem is that Edward is the chasing car here. And he's like just driving into Scordo, who's just taking his normal line. Oh,
Yeah,
Ethan. I'm
Ethan.
sorry, it's Ethan. Yeah, Ethan, who's just kind of driving into Scordo. So, like, this is not the same thing. Because Scordo wasn't weaving. He's just holding the same line here.
No fault with what
yeah,
Scordo's doing here.
This
No
is kind of a.
He turned in a little bit, but that's where he's supposed to turn in.
I don't know. Do you think this is penalty worthy? There's kind of nothing there.
It's.
Nothing really
I'm
happened.
gonna say no penalty.
No penalty? All right,
Yeah,
we can
it's
say-
nothing doing.
We have to go back a few seconds, and we have to go to car number 83 and 8. Oh no, not Justice again.
No. We've already taken care of 83 and 8.
Oh, 98 and 5.
Yeah, 98 and 5. Just a few seconds after this.
Oh no, a Paul incident.
The body work went flying over whoever was sitting backwards on the track there.
Oh no.
Oh, this might just be a little bit of a love tap. Yeah, I think this might be okay.
All right, it's fine.
Yeah, that's
whatever. It's a little door
okay.
bang, just a little door bang. Kind of
And
zero
then-
awareness from Ethan there, but it is what it is.
And then what comes up next? We need to go about 10 seconds in the future with cars 98 and 5.
Well, we're already on car
We're
number
with
98
car
and
number
5.
98 and 5. So these guys are going to touch again. That's just
a touch?
that was a touch.
Was
that
that
was
it?
it. I think so.
All right, well, I guess this is going to be a double
Well,
racing incident here.
yep.
But we do have car number 5, who does get into another incident.
Number
around
1.
About 15 seconds later with car number 1, which is not good. I have a feeling it's going to be the car that's behind.
I share that opinion.
It should be happening possibly into this corner. Let's
Yeah,
look at the other vehicle.
Oh yeah, here we go.
This doesn't look like it's going to be it. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, Matt, nope. Matt Butler holds his line.
What do we
That
think
was
about this?
that was a pretty unsafe rejoin.
And Matt didn't really die from this. So
Yeah,
I think
he-
we're gonna be. I think we'll be
yeah,
all
we
right.
can leave it.
We can leave that. That's already been settled.
And
organically.
then 10 seconds into the future with cars 7 and 159. Oh, this is these are going to be front runners. This is Peter here.
Hold on. Let's go back. 159 right here.
Oh, this is Chris and Peter fighting for, I believe, second place.
And this is absolutely miserable. That's gonna have
Ooh.
to be. How much time did he lose there?
Let's see.
This is gonna be a 15-second penalty. That's a 15-second penalty if I've ever seen that. It can't be a 5-second penalty.
Oh yeah, it can't be a 10, can it?
It can do 10-second penalty.
I think a 10-second penalty might be fitting.
Nah, because we have it in the rules that a moderate collision is a 10. It's a 15.
Let's rewatch it. Let's see what caused this. All right.
He took the chicane not great. And then he goes for a dive bomb up the middle, which is kind of fucking ridiculous.
And
Hops the curb.
okay, yeah,
I think
that's
this is a 15.
yeah, no,
I think this is a 15.
that's yeah. You can't just hop the curb like that.
Yeah.
Especially on that turn.
Alright. Slash TP15 and then number 159. What lap was that?
I'm not sure because we're by time.
I guess we'll never know.
I would say like lap 5 or 6.
Causing a moderate collision.
Oh, and Chris is in to serve his penalty.
159. Oh, drive through for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh,
No,
who was that? That's Justice. Oh no.
Oh God, he's not having a good race. He is not having.
He
a
is
good race.
not having a good race.
No, he is not.
All right, so we have one more at about 27:45, and then maybe we can finally get back to the live race.
some actual commentating. We're missing all these pit stops, man.
We are missing the pit stops.
We got 24 minutes and how many sections?
I'm gonna say like 27.
Around here. So let's get to the right car.
Now we need to be. Hey, later. Have a good night.
Later. Justice.
It's
Wow, this
it's
is
plus 6 minutes.
This is a damaged car if I've ever seen one. I think it's gonna be.
So it's gonna be like
a touch
27
Touch
something.
from the back. I'm afraid to see what Phil did here.
I don't think it's gonna be here. I think you got to go forward about 3 more minutes.
I don't think no, it's 21, 41. Oh, it's 6 minutes.
Yeah, plus 6. Yeah,
Right. 26 minutes? Or 27 minutes?
27. Yeah, like 27 and a half ish. Will give us a nice lead up and give us a nice taste of what's
Some good
coming.
Context.
Yeah, context.
As I like to. 49 flat, Seamus. 49 flat. Yeah.
Now, ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be a 5. That's gotta be a 5.
That's gonna be.
That's a 5 second.
That's a 5-second penalty there.
Little love tap.
A little bit of a love tap.
I would call that a bit of a non-love tap.
If Caleb could have kept it
That was-
together,
that was
I
more
would
of a
have been,
lust tap,
Yeah,
if
more
I
of
would-
a
if I
lust.
would
That was
call it,
that was a
yeah.
lusty tap.
Better
Yeah.
wording, yes.
Slash TP5. It's going to
All right, we have cleared our incident backlog, and we can actually get back to live racing, ladies and gentlemen.
This is excellent news. I would like to bring to attention our current leader of the race, Mr. Michael Pajaro. I'm not really sure where that happened.
Yeah.
I think you know what happened. I mean, I can't.
Could this be a
I-
function of pit stops?
I think this is a pit stop. Yes, Michael Pajaro has not done his pit stop yet, and I think Mr. James O'Brien has completed his pit stop. How far is he behind Michael? Can I put I forgot the key binding for this. Oh, looks like James is 12 seconds behind. So when Michael does his pit stop, he's probably going to be looking around a 30-second lead from Mr. James O'Brien.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
nothing to
so-
sneeze at.
That is not surprising at all, but definitely the amount of time that James has over everyone else is quite shocking. I mean, this I can't say we haven't seen this coming.
No, we did know coming into this that James O'Brien was a very fast driver.
Let's take a look at Michael. What's going
Oh,
on here?
here's
Looks like
Michael's
he's
pit
going for
stop.
his Pit stop. Let me take a little peek over to GT2. Let me see. Does Michael have any tires coming in? I'm gonna go take a quick jog.
Oh, Cordo's also pitting.
So I've just walked down the entire pit lane and checked on Michael's pit crew, and they are in fact changing tires. If you didn't know, this is here we're ApexOne, a sim racing center. Everyone here is sim racing in the same room, so I could just walk over to any one sim and see what's going on, which is great. Maybe we should, for the broadcast, set up someone in the pit lane to stream what's going on, and give some interviews to the drivers, possibly.
It'd be great if we could find someone named Ted. If there's anyone named Ted out there that would like to come and be a part of this, please let us know.
Possibly someone by the name of Tubes could help us out with the broadcast interview.
Shoes,
feeling?
how do you feel about being called Ted? 2 secs,
I've
Ted.
been called worse.
2 seconds there, that's crazy.
Oh, and that's the end of the pit window.
Well, Mr. James O'Brien seems to have a 14-second lead at the moment. Michael is keeping somewhat of a pace going. I mean, James's best time in this race is a 56.9. That is quite absurd.
That is 2 seconds faster than Michael Pajaro's fastest lap. And the two of them have really broken away from the rest of the group. They're over a minute away from our third place driver, Nas.
Well, it's only 1.3 seconds faster than Michael's time, but it's still quite shocking.
Math is not my strong suit.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's check our race control, see if there are any more incidents. Seems like there are no more incidents. Let's get back to auto cam. If we can get any close battle. Looks like we're tuning into, who is this? Oh, this is
That's
Nas.
Nas.
Nas chasing down a back marker of Scordo. So, who has a drive-through penalty, possibly for speeding in the pit lane.
More than likely.
That is tough. That is tough. Unfortunately, those are penalties that we cannot clear. I mean, we could, but like, you sped
in the pit lane.
Figure it out, dude.
These pit crew members do have a family that they need to go
Yeah.
home to. Safety is our number one priority.
That's right. You're
And if I had to deal with a speeding in the pit penalty on Monday, then you can deal with a speeding in the pit penalty on Wednesday.
Here comes Scordo.
Oh! Oh, why is Scordo racing
Why
Nas?
is Scordo racing Nas?
He is a blue.
This
he is a lap down.
Seamus, do I give a 5-second penalty for that? I didn't see it. Well, I think we're gonna give a 5-second penalty.
I think it's You can't be racing people while you're a lap behind.
Hold on. Slash T3 5 111.
Failure to obey blue flag.
I just need to clear my penalty. My paddle shifters weren't working, and I got a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh shit. Well, how did they just stopped
They
working?
were not shifting.
And not shifting anymore?
No, there was just like it just fucking glitched, and I went in second, and I stayed literally at 50 miles an hour. I hit 51, and it hit me for speeding in the
Did
pit
you
lane.
serve the penalty?
I was literally yelling to you guys to clear it because I didn't the fucking paddle shifters weren't.
Wait, what was? Wait,
Oh,
you have to go on the replay.
we need to go back and watch that. What just happened here?
What happened?
So we had Nas chasing down Chris for third.
This was a lead fight.
Yeah.
This was on. They were on the same lap here.
Yeah, they're on the same lap. This is a fight for position. All right, here we come up into the chicane. No touch. Oh,
that's his problem.
he just
That's not-
lost
that's
it
not
on
our
his
problem.
own.
That is not our problem.
Oh, I feel so bad for Nas. He just lost that completely on his
This was
own.
22 and 7. Yeah, that was what we just watched.
Oh no.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is
Oh, that is unfortunate.
that is heartbreaking.
That
but,
is heartbreaking.
Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do about that.
Oh, he lost position.
Luckily, I mean, if he
He
does
only
stay
lost
behind
one.
Phil for the remainder of this race and maintain that less than 5-second gap, he can get another place because of Phil's 5-second
Phil
penalty.
does have a 5-second
He does
penalty.
have a 5-second penalty.
And he is within that gap right now,
Yeah,
Nas is.
how is our lead battle going? I think it's like shifts like that. Yeah. Actually, I could just do this. It's 2025. We have proper tools. Oh, looks like Michael's off.
Wait,
with
where
the
is
yellow
Michael?
flag.
Michael Pajaro
what just
is
happened?
off track
What
and there is a yellow flag.
Why? I don't know. I was driving and then it just went to someone else's camera. Like in the middle of me driving.
What the fuck?
It like literally I just went to replay mode.
How the fuck?
Oh. What the fuck happened?
Wait.
let's check in with our leaders.
Yeah, I mean, sure. We can
Yeah, what's
definitely
going
do that.
on? He's
We got James O'Brien currently with a minute 14 lead.
a minute 15. So he's just out there all by himself.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, there's not another driver in sight. I mean, he's just in a world of his own at the moment.
He's got Philip Matthew 3.5 seconds ahead. But
Yeah.
Philip is a lap down at this point.
Yeah, he is. He's a lap car. Let's go back to the auto cam, see if there are any close battles. At the moment, we're just riding along with Matt Butler, who is
Got that wonderful Monster Hunter livery. Looks
it is-
sharp on
it is
that
a nice
AMG.
livery. I do like it a lot. Is this would this be the closest gap that we have at the moment? I guess so. No, we have Nas and Phil. Let's ride along.
Yeah,
with that.
Nas and Phil. Let's check in with Nas and Phil.
Yeah, they've got Nas. This is an interesting situation. Nas right now is 5 seconds behind Philip Matthew, who currently has a 5-second penalty. So if Nas can keep this gap below 5 seconds, he could potentially walk away with a 4th place finish.
That would be a great thing for him, considering the unfortunate incident he did have earlier. Great recovery, great way to stay headstrong from Nas.
Definitely. He did get impeded by a back marker there before. So he lost a little bit of time, and he also did have a spin, right, with a contact with who was that again? I forgot. It was Chris.
Oh,
And,
that's
you know,
right.
Chris is a really surprising finisher to this race. He's finishing in front of Peter, which was definitely not expected.
That was not expected. No, not at all.
Peter is definitely one of our better drivers, and Chris is a super new member who doesn't even sim race, and he's already storming, to second place. Granted, it was because of the DNF with Michael due to technical difficulties.
This is true.
But this is a great finish for Chris. I mean, under normal circumstances, he'd be finishing with a P3, and now with unforeseen circumstances, he's in second place.
That is right, and his pace is right in line with what would have got him into 4th or 5th place on the Monday night race. So he is definitely a fast driver. Do you remember what the best lap at was from the Monday night race?
Yeah, it was Elian with a 156.996 or something like that.
Wow, looks like
So-
Elliott might have been sniped out by a few hundreds here,
Yeah,
with James
yeah.
O'Brien posted a 156.910.
Yeah, absolutely blistering pace from James. So, which is good to see. We do like to see that. I mean, he's setting 157. His last lap was a 157.2. He's running low 157s the whole time. He's basically
incredible
an
pace.
unstoppable force that should have
Ooh.
been probably in the Monday split, fighting at the top of the grid.
More than likely. Oh, look at this. On the
It
last
does look
lap.
like we are in the last lap of the race, and we've got a battle between 4th and 5th place. Now, if I were Nas in this situation, I would sit nice and cozy behind Phil. However, Nas looks like he just took a
Yeah, Matthew
easy,
just let
easy
him
position. Yeah, I don't think Phil was fighting that at all. However, we do have Caleb now, who has a 7-second, 6.2 second gap behind Phil, who has a 5-second penalty. So Caleb could also be picking up an extra position here. If he can throw a good final lap down and gain a second and a half on Phil. I don't know if that's possible because the delta seems to be going up at the moment, but you never know. I mean, he's got a long lap ahead of him, so we'll see what happens.
Phil does appear
What do you
to
think,
be pulling
Chubes? Do
away.
you think Caleb's gonna
I have faith.
pull the under 5
faith.
seconds? I mean, look, the gap's now down to 6
It's
seconds.
down
it's moving up and down. You never know with these inconsistent drivers what the real delta is gonna be. Their deltas are just going all over the place. It's like basically a heartbeat. Let's tune in with our leader at the moment. We'll get back to this. I just want to follow around Mr. James O'Brien with his last lap of the race. Let's get his interior cam. Let's listen to that Lexus roar across the finish line.
great sounding car.
It is a great sounding car. I do love the sound of the V8. That's the wise words of Ethan's livery says V8 go Burr. And you know, we
Things
see a
across the line.
comfortable victory from James. I mean, never a doubt in anyone's mind that he was most definitely going to win this race. He's pulled away with a minute 20-second lead. Like, this is just absolutely absurd. So, you know, great job to James. I mean, it's going to be a boring season for him. You know, hopefully Michael can pull something out of the bag, but you know, this is a very disappointing.
He was having a
result.
really good race.
Yeah.
He led a few laps. Unfortunate technical difficulties.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to possibly investigate what happened there. But
I don't know if maybe we want to check in with Caleb.
The Caleb. I mean, he's crossed the finish line. I mean, we're gonna have to wait for the results.
We're gonna have to wait for the results.
Phil, this is.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back on Monday with week 2 of GT.